Hey there, Darkstar here. What do we want to do today? I'll poke around for a bit, see if anybody joins. See, we could do some medevac, we could do some search and rescue, do some cargo. Maybe we should try and do a flight scene. No, that's not what I meant. Aerial advertising is what I meant. Let's give it a shot. Let's try this guy. Is that YSSY? Oh. Let's do this one. Hey there. Okay, so it looks like we take off, fly around, pick up the banner, fly over to the beach, fly up the beach, come back, drop off the banner, probably make another loop around and land. What? That wasn't the plane I picked. I think we get in on this side actually. Okay, throttle RPM. I have fuel. Okay. And mixture. Okay, we got some autopilot stuff here. We've got some kind of Garmin system. Really? Interesting. Okay, let's crack the throttle a little bit. Hook. Okay. Banner pole. Probably should have fuel pump on.
Engine started. Are you all ready to go?
All good. Nice of you to drop by.
There's our banner. That's what we have to pick up.
Hello. Ahmed for Aerial Advertising. Hope you're up for this session with me. Hope you have all the info for today's job. We've prepared a proposal message for the client. Hook the banner, then display it at the right speed and altitude over Flynn's Beach. Got it? I'll radio you important info during your flight. Easy peasy, buddy. We're in the emotion business.
Yankee Papa Mike Quebec traffic, Summit Alpha Alpha Echo 9er 114, is taxiing to runway 21, Yankee Papa Mike Quebec. Yankee Papa Mike Quebec traffic, Summit Alpha Alpha Echo 9er 114, taking off runway 21, departure to the south, Yankee Papa Mike Quebec.
Alt air if we need it. Let's also check keyboard, I think. Z is going to be hook. X is going to be maybe pole? Hopefully it'll tell us which we need to do. X or Z. Okay, I'm gonna want to check one thing when we get out here. Might need to go this way and turn that off. Okay. Okay, so now it's only nose wheel steering and not rudder. Been having some trouble with it interfering with my rudder pedals. Okay, full RPM, full rich. Let's throttle up. Why we have to climb to 500 feet. I guess I do. That's probably our pattern altitude. Okay,
Aerial advertising, Samba 3. Don't forget to release the hook before you make your approach above the pickup zone. The bullseye is between the two poles. Aim there and you'll hook the banner just right. Dip the plane down to position the tail hook, then bring the nose of the plane back up to pick up the rope. This will cause the banner to deploy with the weight of the mast. You can fly worry-free. I've alerted other planes that you're towing a banner. You're all set.
Get around this turn and then we'll do one other thing here. This plane trims so slow. Get my octopus on. And we're hosed. It's not gonna work. I need to charge. I won't be able to look around. Where's my little charging cable? Shoot. Climbing so much. little planes are fun to fly though. They're so easy and controllable and responsive, unlike the giant airliners. Okay, let's go ahead and drop one notch of flaps. And we're gonna let our vertical speed drop. Left rudder. This thing have winds on it? Yes, there's the winds right there. Low winds. If I should narrate everything or not, but once you trim these little planes for airspeed, you can generally control your climb and descent with, or your vertical speed with throttle. So I'm not having to pitch too much. I'll fly to banner approach. It's going to be right alongside the runway there.
On approach for the pickup.
Stay below 65 knots. Okay, we're just barely below. Gotta get pretty low. Okay, a little power coming in. To shift over a little. There we go.
You hooked it. The banner's deploying. Close call, but you caught it. Now we head to the client site.
Okay, flaps
On your
up.
return, remember to release the banner over the hook zone. We'll be clearing it while you're away.
Okay, I want to trim for just a little bit faster airspeed. Okay, coming up here, we're going to take a left, I believe. This is one of the missions where it's actually pretty helpful to have the blue things on. Visual assist. I wish it would warn you what your speeds needed to be and everything. don't think it even tells you anywhere in the briefing. These monsters need to let us record our flights too, or later playback. Okay, coming up on a 90-degree right here. I'm gonna head out right along here, I believe.
Go down to the zone at 600 feet above. The message will be read more clearly.
Okay, 600 feet and 65 knots. So I've killed the throttle for now because we need to dive. And slow down. 65-ish. Okay, I'm gonna go 1 notch of flaps, add a little power to compensate. That dialed in, and we need to dive just a little bit. There we go.
Time to show off for the beachgoers.
Okay, 600 feet, so we can gain just a little. Should be pretty good if you stay towards the middle of the boxes. Just gotta watch your speeds. You can use your rudders to help like slew around a little if you need to.
Want to know what the banner says today? Let's write our story. Alexandria, you, me, us, love. Nice message. You're definitely the most prolific proposer I've ever met, Captain.
Doing a lot of throttle work here to try to hold it. Harder you're going to turn, add a little bit of power. And remember to pull it back out as you ease up. I almost went over speed there.
Hey, here's a tip for you. Let's say you're the person receiving the proposal message. A banner that is easily readable has a greater impact. If you position your plane accurately, it will help make the surprise even more delightful for everyone.
Oh, 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 oh. here. Sharp turn, maybe? And remember also, you can pull up to slow down quickly if you need to. Just don't climb too much. Don't sink too far. Don't stall. I think we're coming up on the end of the pass here. Oops, I exceeded 65 knots. Shoot.
The banner had great visibility. The client should be happy. I see you're heading to the drop zone. See you shortly.
Flap up.
Yankee Papa Mike Quebec traffic. Summit Alpha Alpha Echo 9er 114 for miles northeast, 600. Inbound to land, runway 21. Yankee Papa Mike Quebec.
So we're just gonna follow this around here. Follow this right around there. Wrong way, apparently. Too soon. This is the waterway I meant to follow. Should drop in the same place you picked it up, roughly. I think there's a speed limit on the drop too.
Release the banner right over the drop zone. Be careful. You don't want it blowing around or getting damaged. Be careful when you drop the banner. If you're too high up, you can mess up the gear. If you're too low, it'll scrape against the ground and get shredded. Keep speed below 65 knots to preserve the banner, please. Blend into the traffic over
Samba
the drop
3
zone.
aerial advertising.
Remember, you're
Drop
flying
zone in
slower
sight.
than everyone else. Release the banner gently to avoid damaging other aircraft parked nearby. Aerial advertising, Samba 3, roger that.
Okay, we're gonna hit Z. There. X to retract the pole.
Good release. Try to be a bit slower next time.
I was way under 65, wasn't I? I don't know. I'll have to watch it again later. pay. Okay, first nut to flaps. It would be nice if I could look around. So I'm just going to use the blue gates as a guide. Okay, flaps.
Yankee Papa Mike Quebec traffic, Summit Alpha Alpha Echo 9 or 114 is on final, runway 21 to land, Yankee Papa Mike Quebec. There's the banner. I'll go flaps up. I did. I saw. It looks kind of cool. A little bit expensive for a fishing mod for a flying game, but I mean it looks pretty detailed, I guess. I have Parallel 42's camp out utility, which unfortunately you can't use in career, but Yankee Papa Mike Quebec traffic, Summit Alpha Alpha Echo 9 or 114 is taxiing to parking, Yankee Papa Mike Quebec.
you thinking about getting it? Oh, one nice thing about rudder pedals is steering with your feet. I almost always fly in career mode, so I don't end up using the camp out utility very much. I have played around with it a bit though. It would also be nice if it was more multiplayer. Like everybody has to have the camp out utility or they can't see it. I've never flown with anybody who had it. Understandable, but...
And another fine job. Welcome home, Ace. Ahmed told me you did great.
How'd we do? Oh, we did terrible on the banner drop. Okay. Picky, picky. Oh, what should I do next? And not aerial construction. Oh, it's terrible. I could embarrass myself with agricultural spraying. Could do a skydive. Nope. The way the missions generally work is all the planes in that class can fly the missions with the exception of number of seats, range, and payload capacity. So in theory, your TBM might be able to find a mission that another plane couldn't. But like if we just for example, let's go to skydive. So these are all the skydive flights, right? Where's this one? Is that it? Okay. So, and then if you look at what aircraft can fly it, this one cannot. This one can, and this one cannot. Probably because of the number of people skydiving would be my guess. So if you look around really hard, you might be able to find some missions that pay better, depending on, you know, if it can really carry more or seat more. I don't think this tells us how many people are jumping, does it? Oh, this is 10 jumpers, so that's why you can't take it in a 172 or the P6. P6 only takes 3 jumpers. Yeah, probably. Vision Jet's probably also faster, right? Let's see, so you're doing charter private. And then let's see, let's go to a bigger area. Can do a Vision Jet. Oh, you know what? Charter private's only going to be like in Europe and the US, right? Hello. Charter private, Vision Jet. I'm getting no missions loading right now. I might need to restart or something. Let's let it load like this maybe. I think it's broken. Let's try just going out to the menu. Yeah, more expensive planes are definitely not always giving more payout. Especially in Sim Update 4 where they changed some of the pricing. Like the CJ4 and the Longitude do pay considerably more once you get up into Charter VIP. But only because they have like a lot more range and capacity. Is it just broken right now? Or do I need to restart? I'm getting no charter private at all. But, I mean, if you still have the Vision Jet, you could sell one or the other. Or you could put it on passive and hope to make a little extra over time. Takes a while. Let me see if I can find my charger while this reloads. I hate that I always forget to turn this thing off and run it all the way down. Ah, there it is. Yep. I will probably only ever fly like a few super heavy cargo missions, but I do want them for other people. I'd probably fly the Saab 340 in heavy cargo some, because I do like the Saab. It's kind of an interesting plane. Okay, let's see if we can find any. Well, no, it's back to being painfully slow, so maybe it's working. I have this performance issue at the map. Don't know why. Okay, is that going to work or not? Weird. Even employee, right? It's just broken right now. What if we do VIP? Yeah, plenty of those. Something wrong with the server, maybe? That is bizarre. That one's showing up. That one's showing up. Back. Already checked that one. I don't know if you're on right now, but if you are you able to see charter private missions? Weird, that's the only one that's not working, even after a restart. Well, I guess I won't be doing any of those. I don't do search and rescue until my head tracker is charged. Let's try cargo. Cargo. Let's do, I do that one a lot. I haven't flown the PC-12 in a while. Let's do that one. Oh shoot. I need to know where it is. I'm going to fly it. Bibber. Nice. Freelancer. Cargo. Medium. PC-12. So we might be able to see it here as an example. So like, I see like these PC-12 missions, but if I pick like maybe this one, I've only got these two, because the 404 doesn't have very much range. So you're going to be limited by range and capacity, like, okay, only one here now. This can probably fly all of them. I don't know why these others are even showing up. They shouldn't be selectable. It's kind of weird. Like, can I fly cargo with that? No, it's just not grayed out. It won't let me select it. Let's see what we got for ranges. Let's do 1 hour across Iceland. Or maybe 45 minutes. Over to Bist, Binf, and Bickle. Let's do this one. Oh, wait. Okay. I always check the runways. Should pick daytime too. Come on, load Iceland. Okay, runway 8. Very short. Runway 26. Pretty short. Where's my route? Oh, I guess it hasn't finished loading yet. I don't know, what do you think? Can we take off in zero space? What was it? 1,800 feet? Man, I'm jealous. I want snow. I always get clear weather. It's like it says it's IFR or LIFR and I get there and it's clear weather. Okay, we have no lights on this runway. It's not so bad. It looks pretty clear on the end, so maybe we'll be okay. I wish you could like warp to next waypoint, or even just fly straight to your departure and arrival. You have to go into space. No lights here. It's gonna be rough. It says it's 5:49 p.m., but I think it's gonna be pretty dark. Let's give it a shot. In case we need to do a couple of go-rounds. It could happen. No promises on this one. This could be a crash easily. Okay. Really, the best time I've had in career mode is that kind of medium, light and medium cargo, flying into unlit, terrible conditions. That's the fun.
Good evening. So today's destination is Skafterhepper and we're loaded with general freight? Everything's secure at the back. Nothing's moving. It's going to be smooth and easy.
Right. Okay, let's see. We want batteries on. This should be armed. Get avionics on. Beacon on. Going to go nav on as well. Run and start.
Skids are designed to withstand turbulence, but keep a steady flight speed and adjust accordingly. A timely and secure delivery will ensure that everyone is satisfied.
Let's see, where are the lights? Here. Taxi on. Mission auto, right? Okay, generators are online, battery is charging. Let's get synthetic vision on. Check our route.
Bravo India Delta Alpha traffic. Summit Charlie Tango Alpha 78 is taxiing to runway 8, Bravo India Delta Alpha.
140. And our arrival is 26. Straight in. Insert that. And what I want to do is go here and get the reciprocal runway. Magnetic heading is 82. And what I want to do here is amend route. BIKL. That's place. Bearing is 82 and distance will be, let's do 12 nautical miles. I did that wrong. BIKL 8212. There we go. Delete the discontinuity. So we have our place, bearing, distance, custom waypoint here. And activate that. So now we'll fly out a little further and then come in and get on a final. This should put us out over this water. Instead of making a tighter turn right onto the runway. Okay, flaps, trim. A little bit of trim. Okay, altitude. We think it's going to be 14. We'll find out once we get in the air. Let's go ahead and taxi all the way over there to hold short.
Bravo India Delta Alpha traffic. Summit Charlie Tango Alpha 78. Taking off runway 8. East departure, Bravo India Delta Alpha.
Okay, oxygen, landing on, strobe on, I turn wing on, doesn't really matter. That is everything overhead. Okay, and we're going to get probes on as well. And outside air temperature is 4, but it looks pretty clear, so I'm going to go with just that for now. Enter runway 8, okay. So it looks like it's going to have us taxi kind of to the start here. Yeah, we're going to have to taxi all the way down. Okay, let's get our heading dialed in. Beta. I have no idea where the actual runway is. Maybe a little bit that way. Okay. Heading. And flight level change. Looks good. Okay, hold the brakes.
V1, rotate.
Nice and easy. Gear up.
Reykjavik Center,
Flaps
Summit
up.
Charlie Tango Alpha 78 is type Pilatus PC-12, 1 miles east of Bravo India Delta Alpha 200. Request flight following.
Summit Charlie Tango Alpha 78, Reykjavik Center. Squawk 1066.
Squawk 1066, Summit Charlie Tango Alpha 78.
Auto throttle.
Summit Charlie Tango Alpha 78. Radar contact 2 miles east of Bravo India Delta Alpha 1800. QNH 102 tree.
I hate that.
Roger, Summit Charlie Tango Alpha 78.
Okay, get our IFR clearance.
Reykjavik Center, Summit Charlie Tango Alpha 78, 3 miles east of Bravo India Delta Alpha, 2800. Request IFR to Bravo India Kilo Lima. Ready to copy.
Summit Charlie Tango Alpha 78 is cleared to Bravo India Kilo Lima Airport as filed. Squawk 1066.
Summit Charlie Tango Alpha 78 cleared to Bravo India Kilo Lima Airport as filed. Squawk 1066.
Okay.
Summit Charlie Tango Alpha 78. Read back correct. Radar contact 4700. QNH 102 tree, turn left heading 100. Proceed on course, climb, and maintain 15,000.
Turn left heading 100. Resume own navigation. Climb and maintain 15,000. Summit Charlie Tango Alpha 78.
Okay, we are on track. Got cleared for 15,000, so I got that dialed in. Let's see, our destination runway is at 71 feet. Set about 500 feet above, just as a reminder. Okay, we got the inertial separator closed. This is all good. Gears up, flaps up. I like the longitude also. It is definitely one of my favorites. I've done a lot of longitude flights though. Okay, let's check. So we're going to be below transition altitude, I think. Let's just get the weather here and put in 1021. Already almost at 15. Pretty good wind here too. And this is a bug right now. You get this stuck. I'm going to see if I can clear it. If we go here, maybe. There we go. Good. Okay, check fuel. Altitude select, that would be... We'll leave it up here until we get closer to top of descent. One thing I want to check here on my waypoint is make sure it's got the right altitude here. So this will fly us down to 116 feet. I think it said it was... I mean, we'll get autopilot off, but it should be 67, I think, according to this, or 71, somewhere around there. No more pressurization problem. Passengers, so I'm kind of surprised. I haven't seen any planes where you can test the oxygen mask. Like you press the little thing and you get the hiss of air. I find that kind of odd. Emergency and up and up. Nah, we don't have any circuit breakers on this one. See, 30 minutes. So about 30 minutes to our approach. I wonder if Navigraph has anything on these. Nope. There's where we're going. Let's see. That's cabin flood. Cockpit. Panel lights and floodlights on the panel, I believe. Man, that would be cool. We need to all go in on a longitude and just fly it around the world. We'll put a super duper flight sim rig in the back. We can play flight sim while we fly it around the world. That sounds viable. It's now time for the in-flight meal service. Doesn't look like there's any weather on the way. Ah, there we go. That's the one. So we're avoiding some hills here, but we're high enough we wouldn't hit them anyway. This is like the relative terrain mode on the Garmin. Situational awareness terrain, I think. Are you still there?
Summit Charlie Tango Alpha 78. You can cancel IFR. Continue VFR to your destination.
You betcha.
Reykjavik Center, Summit Charlie Tango Alpha 78 would like to cancel IFR.
Summit Charlie Tango Alpha 78. IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 7000. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
If you are still there and you want to get into a longitude faster, one thing you might consider is looking into like medevac in Caravan 208 kind of as soon as you can afford it. I think you might need somewhere between 2.5 and 3 million. I mean, you also got to get whatever certifications you need. You need to unlock the medevac specialty, which means you need to be at a certain, specialization, which means you need to be at a certain level as well. You have to meet all those requirements, but medevac pays really well right now. I think I was making about between 1 and 1.5 million per flight with the 208, which means you could potentially be in the longitude in 10 flights, if that. Alright, we're near top of descent, so we're going to dial our altitude down, and we're going to arm VNAV. Let's get our altitude down to about it's 800. Probably really 16. Starters. Here comes our beat path marker. Beat path. Okay, we captured that. Cabin rate's coming down. So how's it looking out there? Pretty dry, I would say. And dark and bleak. So we're going to be landing on gravel, so we definitely want the inertial separator. One thing we can do here as well, when we say, oops, when we say cross here, we can set a speed. target. Flag 125, apply, activate.
$10,000 feet.
Thanks. Shouldn't be any change in the weather, but let's just check. 1021. You cannot medium cargo with a 172. That is correct. I will give you a link to a Google spreadsheet that has a whole bunch of information about career, which planes are available and which specializations, what they can fly, and along the top is an approximate payout as well, ish. You know, don't take this too literally, but roughly what you can expect. Don't know if I can exactly see the runway yet. Okay, so our waypoint's going to be like way out here, so I'm going to fly in that way. Maybe we'd do better at say 155. Still got a little ways to go here. And it'll automatically slow down as you deploy your flaps. Okay, landing lights, taxi lights on. Make sure these are on. Everything else looks good here. And we're good there. Let's go ahead and get our inertial separator on and ice protection on the propeller. Six is a heading of magnetic heading of 262. Yeah. Set. We'll get gear down, flaps out. What else do we need to do? Lights are set. Inertial separator is already on. Okay. Flying at night isn't so bad when there's a lot of lights and you can see what's on the ground, but it's just pitch black. It might as well be IFR. Okay. Flaps down 15. As you can see, it's auto selected 110 now. And when we get down below this point, we'll get 30 degrees flaps out.
Bravo India Kilo Lima traffic. Summit Charlie Tango Alpha 78, 11 miles east, 3200, inbound to land, runway 26, Bravo India Kilo Lima.
That's a little bit of a bug. It's because the gear isn't down. Don't think we need to hit approach mode. If you're not going to hit approach mode, you definitely need to dial your altitude down. If it arms approach mode, then you wouldn't. So I think what we need to do is just dial our altitude down. And let VNav take us all the way in. Nothing. We We may have to land with synthetic vision like this. See some of this here, which is probably that. About what, 4 nautical miles out. Okay, full flaps. Drops to 90. If you want to fly slower, you could flip it to manual and dial it down a little bit. We have an 11 knot crosswind right now. I guess on the PC-12 you should just get your gear down early. So the landing lights count as on. One and a half. Now the problem is this is a visual approach. It is not safe from obstacles, it's not safe from terrain. You still have to fly a visual approach even though we're kind of letting it guide us in since we can't really see the runway. One thing we can do is try and make sure our flight path marker is towards the end of the runway as we get closer. Once we can really start to make it out. Looks like it's a little far down the runway to me, which is okay for now, but oh, that's good to know. Yeah. And yeah, I was not seeing any charter private missions on the map at all right now. I don't know why. Inside about 1 nautical mile here. I'm announcing final, it's not doing it. There we go.
Bravo India Kilo Lima traffic. Summit Charlie Tango Alpha 78 is on final. Runway 26 to land. Bravo India Kilo Lima.
I think I see the runway. It's kind of pointing off to the left a bit. I think that's maybe because of the
autopilot.
Well, we didn't get dinged for going off the runway. I guess that's good.
Bravo India Kilo Lima traffic. Summit Charlie Tango Alpha 78 is taxiing to parking. Bravo India Kilo Lima.
And probes.
Glad we've arrived.
Me too. And run. Yeah, those are sketchy. You can't see anything. Like, give me a little bit of light, some moonlight. Okay, what should I do now? Yeah, let's see if I go to charter private. I get nothing still. And I restarted before, didn't bring anything back, so I think there's some problem on the server side. I would do charter private and something like the B-55, but I don't know. It's broken. Maybe do medevac. Let's do a PC-24 medevac. See, we're in YPED. flight, night flight. Really? Another pitch black airport. Is there even an airport here? For real? What is that? How does an RNAV approach airport have no lights? Let's double check this departure, runway 19. Okay. I do like this jet in red. Okay.
Ready for patient boarding.
Acknowledge on our way.
I think it just dropped my plane. Not too bad. So
Captain, I'll brief you while Grant is running a check. Today's patient is Mrs. Elizabeth Klein, 63 years old. Recent transplant surgery. Elizabeth's boyfriend is here too. Name's Mark.
Elizabeth's conscious, but in shock, so fly her smooth and slow.
Try.
Yankee Papa Lima Charlie traffic. Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15 is taxiing to runway 19er. Yankee Papa Lima Charlie.
Taxi's on. Really, strobe shouldn't be on yet, but that's okay. Flaps, trim. Initial altitude set. One thing they seem to have fixed is the generator glitch. So that's good. What?
Yankee Papa Lima Charlie traffic. Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15, taking off runway 19er. Departure to the east, Yankee Papa Lima Charlie.
Well, that sucks. Runway heading, flight level change, auto throttle armed. Echo bank angle on, but it doesn't do anything in this plane. But I want to be in the habit of it for when it starts working, especially for medevac. I think I'm gonna try and do it manually so we don't do any sharp turns. Forward pressure on the stick. Gear up. A little shaky.
Melbourne Center, Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15 is type Pilatus PC-24, 1 mile south of Yankee Papa Lima Charlie, 400. Request flight following. Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15, Melbourne Center, squawk 1246. Squawk 1246, Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15. Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15. Radar contact 3 miles south of Yankee Papa Lima Charlie, 2700. QNH 1015. Roger, Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15.
About like there.
Melbourne Center, Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15. 5 miles southeast of Yankee Papa Lima Charlie, 6100. Request IFR to Yankee Tango Echo Mike. Ready to copy. Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15 is cleared to Yankee Tango Echo Mike Airport as filed. Squawk 1246. Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15 cleared to Yankee Tango Echo Mike Airport as filed. Squawk 1246. Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15. Read back correct. Radar contact 8000. QNH 1015 turn right heading 095. Proceed on course, climb, and maintain flight level 450. Turn right heading 095. Resume O navigation. Climb and maintain flight level 450. Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15.
Wow. It'll be quite the climb. Are you landing? There is like this layer of crazy turbulence about 500 feet above the ground or whatever. It's brutal. I'm gonna turn off nav. Stay this heading. Go activate the autopilot. And then let's turn this way a little bit. gonna go direct. Yeah, there we go. No sharp turns.
Mark, everything's going to be alright. We'll get Elizabeth to the hospital in no time.
Are you using SimRate?
I never
What,
expected.
and what altitude are you at? Don't normally get extreme turbulence in cruise unless you're somewhere around 500 to 1,000 feet above the ground, maybe? I don't know. Check, check. Standard pressure, standard pressure, I mean. Flight level change, okay. Go ahead and get our landing lights off, taxi off. That is on strobe. Okay. Lead on, whoops. I messed it up.
Update Elizabeth's medical file and send the update to the ground team.
Yeah, if you're doing manual start in the PC-24, you need to remember to get your bleeds on. I totally missed it. Did finally fix the fuel burn in the EC24, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and sim rate.
Red, what will happen?
As soon as we're at Tamora Hospital, the local medical team will take over. Elizabeth will be in good hands, and you'll get full update there. Don't worry.
Okay, thanks for your patience.
So what was the thing I was doing earlier?
Are there any concerns or update about my girlfriend's status?
As we said, we are monitoring closely for any signs. So far, we're pretty confident.
Elizabeth, can you hear me? I know it hurts, but we're almost there.
Okay, we're gonna do actual medevac audio. I can figure out how to do it. Chrome on. No.
Ready? Yep.
Alright, Matt's gonna transition the stretcher in. Hang on, Matt. There we go.
Alright, MC to you. This was. Engine mode switches.
Okay.
Wait, 1 and 2.
Matt is plugged in, just waiting for a tether.
Torque limiter. Delete. Off and off. Nose on. Locked. Autopilot. On. Empty gas. Everything looks normal. Alright, and crew in back.
Ready up.
Okay, clear left. Alright, coming up.
I hope this doesn't get my channel bananated or something.
Alright, 5 feet, acquire PI. 78, 80%, bring in power in 3, 2, 1 now. Alright, power. Back.
I don't really have anything to make him a Bravo.
Yeah,
I've got a Delta, but I don't really have anything to make him a Bravo.
Ready, and you get starting when ready.
Discount Trooper 6, we're off the scene, heading to category 2 Delta.
Delta, please. Yeah, Roger, Trooper 6. Got your go Sharktron with Delta 2.
I'll take one more quick peek at that monitor once you pop it up, and then we'll get some meds on board for this guy.
Yep. Navigate, please. What's that?
And I'll troubleshoot the pulse ox for you. It's going to have to go on the other finger because of the way that his arm is positioned.
Alright, I'll take that in just a second.
Yep, no worries.
Guys,
Alright.
secured.
Cabin crew.
His pressure's good, so I feel okay with ketamine. You can just let him know.
I'm putting them off. You can listen to them if you want. Alright. Alright, he's accepting. He's ready for it.
Alright, sounds good. Just confirming ketamine.
220.
Sounds good.
Returning unavailable. We'll be back to station and get cleaned up. Right, and our monitor is looking good. Sinus in the 80s. Left side, no factor.
And
28 over 82.
And they said they did get a line, or they did not get a
We
line?
do have access. We have access right here in his left hand. Looks like a 20. 20 to
A couple things we need to do is get our altitude in here. That'll bump our speed up.
We'll go ahead and get this drawn up.
Let's go 0.72 only, so we don't get so close. Speeds, our arrival, VNAV 5. Whoa, look at that sucker.
Cabin crew. We're at
Alright,
cruise
so I'm
altitude.
confirming 200 in 20, so that's going to be 20 in 2.
Correct. And he's saying his speed is 8 out of 10. I'm fine with starting with 10 milligrams.
Can I hand you the remainder?
Perfect, confirming.
Okay, RNAV 5.
All
Why did
right.
it change?
I'll give you this, and I'm going to give you an IV prep, or alcohol prep.
As well.
You get that? Prep that?
Alright, thank you.
Yep.
Alright, the first one cleaned. I'm going to flush it with a little bit just to get it started, and then we'll go with the ketamine.
Sounds good, and I am going to label.
Alright, it flushes. IV paint. Good. Okay, I like it.
Okay, we want
Good.
to go.
Alright, and I will trade you.
Sounds good. 2 milligrams, it's 20, we're giving half, it's labeled.
WG.
Alright, confirming. One amount going in of ketamine. 10 milligrams. And last pressure, 120. Excellent. Okay.
Maybe in discontinuity here, we can delete. Skip.
Right, and that is 10 milligrams on board. The time is 16:48. If I can have that flush, and I'll hit the button on the monitor for you.
Okay, looks good.
Sounds good.
Alright, and that's flushed in. IV still paying. Okay, excellent.
I'll take that.
Alright, and I'm going to log the ketamine here.
So I'd rather they have some audio like this that they play,
What was the altimeter
rather
setting
than
again?
this noise that they generate.
At Easton? Yeah. 9-7. That seems a little...
from his pelvis down, it was unremarkable. PMS intact distally, pelvis felt stable. Moved bilateral lower extremities, so nothing to note.
Alright, let's troubleshoot his SpO2 real quick, just because the pleth looks good, but it is reading a little low.
Same arm is a big teacup, but it's currently not cycling right now.
Let's fingers and see if it's like a...
It's got some dark fingernails. His fingers are a little cold. Let's try a different one.
Alright.
Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree, 15 contact Melbourne Center on 122. Good day.
Going to 122.1.
Yeah, I think he's not too cold right now, so I don't know if that's a factor, but
Alright, we'll see what it pops back up at, and then,
I feel like...
Alright, if you can on Helimed the back, please.
I feel like it should be like...
That would be great.
Alright, you're on Helimed on count 3.
Oh.
And I'm gonna cover up a little bit, just keep it a little warm. How's the bleeding on his hand? Is that still controlled?
It's controlled, he's bleeding through just a little bit, but we'll keep an eye on that.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep his pulse ox showing so I can see it here.
Alright. If that 10 of ketamine doesn't touch him, because we just, blood pressure went up to 145 or 95, so if that doesn't touch him, we'll go ahead and give him the other 10.
Okay, I concur.
We're looking like 15, right guys?
15 minutes, yep.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go ahead and give Shutdown a call. Discom Trooper 6, can I get shock trauma on Helimed for patient information?
Roger, Trooper 6. Switch over to Helmet. Stand by.
Trooper 6, standing by on Helimed.
Oh, trauma information only. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Trauma. Trooper 6 inbound with a 15-minute ETA. I have a 50-year-old male, consular and oriented with a patent airway. He was hit from behind by a 1,500-pound bull in the pen. Trauma exam is as follows. Head, neck, and chest are unremarkable. Pelvis is stable. No obvious deformities, contusions, or abrasions to his legs. He is complaining of significant back pain with no diminished neuro of note. And he does have an obvious open right fracture to his right wrist. Bleeding is controlled. The fracture is splinted. He is boarded for movement. He's received 200 micrograms of fentanyl and 10 milligrams of ketamine. He is resting comfortably. Vital signs are 80 sinus on the monitor. 145 over 90 for a blood pressure. He is 95% on room air. If there's no questions, we'll see you in about 12 minutes.
They're about 77 from 2D.
12, trauma out.
I'm gonna get a pain score again, see if the ketamine helps him. If not, we'll talk about this.
Sounds good.
So his scene is still there. He says it's 5 out of 10 currently. So I'm okay with an additional 10 milligrams based on his pressure and his vitals currently.
Oh, there's that.
I'll take another alcohol prep if you don't mind there.
Yep, there you go.
Thank you.
Cool.
Alright, and I'm just going to check for pain, see what that flush. Alright, so pain. I'll give you that flush, thank you.
I'm good.
And then my sharp. Thank you. And he's getting 10 more milligrams of ketamine, which is this 1 ml.
Right.
Thank you.
Good. I'll hang on to this in case we want to do it again.
Okay, excellent. I have the ketamine in my my pocket here.
Sounds good.
All right, and we are flushed, and the time is 16:53, and I'll mark that on the monitor.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Yep, you're good.
All right, ketamine set on the monitor.
All right. So at this point, we're about 10 minutes out from the hospital. We are going to continue to reassess as necessary. The patient is resting comfortably. The biggest thing is to manage his pain and monitor his vital signs, make sure that there's no progressive injuries or issues As of right now, that's our game plan. We've got about 10 more minutes to go. When we get about 5 minutes out, it's going to get fairly busy. So we'll go back to just the normal sterile cockpit conversation that we have. But until then, if you have any questions or anything you'd like to ask, you're more than welcome to.
All right, Jenna, repeat pressure 146 over 92. So.
All right, let's see.
Pressure's holding steady.
Let's see if we can do something about this SCO2, because otherwise,
I'm not really buying it too much, honestly.
I'm not buying it either. Let me see if I can switch it over here. And
yeah, he's got some dark fingers and are cold too, so it's not helping.
118.6. Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15.
Do me a favor, grab a end tidal nasal cannula out, since the end tidal, or the SCO2 isn't doing so great. We'll grab one of those.
Echo Delta Tree 15, Melbourne Center. Radar contact. Continue to tow bob.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get that off. It's about done. That's an actual trauma medevac flight.
Blood pressure okay. Heart rate normal. Fine.
And chrome mute. There we go. Let's put some markers in here. Okay, so it's cross here at 190. No, let's go 180. This one we'll set cross at 155. Okay. We picked up a nice tail in there. 3 knots.
Sorry to bother you. I'm gonna check your eyes with my pen lamp here. Fine.
They never actually
You can
check
close
on the
them now,
patient
if
or
you
anything.
feel it helps.
I think you could do a pretty decent set of animations for that. I saw a third-party one where they're like loading the patient into the helicopter, you know, all animated, wheeling them over to the helicopter, putting them in. There were a couple of spots where the animation wasn't as good, but way better than what they do here. I also don't like the cutscene that they do. I'd rather they have it where you're kind of out of the aircraft or helicopter when you're picking up the patient. And you can kind of just see what's happening instead of them doing it as a cutscene. But I think that ship sailed. the 12th time.
Nothing I can do.
Good to know. It's already noted and filed. Thanks.
I'm using simrate a little bit to speed us up.
I'll do check-ins with you at regular intervals. Normal procedure.
One thing I wish they had on here is the distance to top of descent. Okay, here we go. ATC hasn't cleared us down yet, so we're gonna wait for that.
Elizabeth, can you hear me? I know it hurts, but we're almost there.
We're almost there. Probably another half hour to go, maybe a little more. 16 minutes to the runway, but we don't stay going this fast. Although ATC doesn't clear us down, we'll be there. Might have to circle the runway to land, but come on, ATC. What? I don't even have any ATC. I may just have to violate procedure.
Grant, what will happen?
As soon as we're at Tamora Hospital, the local medical team will take over. Elizabeth will be in good hands, and you'll get a full update there. Don't worry.
Okay. Thanks for your patience.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna risk kind of yelling at us. Let's see, where do we want to be? 2008. Well,
Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15 contact Melbourne Center on 126.0. Good day.
Going to 126.0. Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15. Melbourne Center, Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15 is passing flight level 4 Tree 5, climbing flight level 450.
Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15. Melbourne Center, radar contact, continue to Venom.
minimum. Guess we got a straight in shot here.
Grant, please update Elizabeth's medical file and send the update update to the ground team.
Summit Mike, Echo Delta, Tree 15. You are 3,700 below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 450.
Climb and maintain flight level 450. Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15.
Fortunately, they don't seem to dock you for not attaining your flight level. You just have to put up with them yelling at you. Until you get close enough, they hand you off to approach.
Summit Mike, Echo Delta, Tree 15. Please expedite your climb flight level 450.
Elizabeth? Where is your pain at Elizabeth? If you hear me.
Summit Mike, Echo Delta, Tree 15. Please expedite your climb flight level 450. Summit Mike, Echo Delta, Tree 15. Please expedite your climb flight level 450.
Are there any concerns or update about my girlfriend's?
Summit Mike, Echo Delta, Tree 15. Please expedite your climb flight level 450. Summit Mike, Echo Delta, Tree 15. Descend and maintain 15,000.
There we go.
Descend and maintain 15,000. Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15.
Hang in there, Elizabeth. I'm going to give you more pain meds. Mark, everything's going to be all right. We'll get Elizabeth to the hospital in no time.
Thanks for
119.
understanding. I never expected this to happen.
No one ever does.
ever get used to the adrenaline rush of this job?
Hopefully, you learn to manage it with experience, and it's a part of the job, you know.
So let's see, it's 10, 20, 5 miles-ish.
Grant, what will happen when we land?
As soon as we're at Tamora Hospital, the local medical team will take over. Elizabeth will be in good hands, and you'll get full update there. Don't worry.
Okay, thanks for your patience.
This dude has the memory of a peanut. What's gonna happen when we land? What's gonna happen when we land? I'm gonna kick you out of this airplane. What's
Summit
gonna
Mike,
happen?
Echo Delta, Tree 15. Descend and maintain 2800.
Descend and maintain 2800. Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15.
Summit Mike Echo Delta, Tree 15. You can cancel IFR. Continue VFR to your destination.
Why? We have an RNAV approach, dude.
Melbourne Center, Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15 would like to cancel IFR.
Summit Mike Echo Delta, Tree 15. IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 7000. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Oops. Says 700. Gonna use yield speed brakes. Because I am very high. Don't have to have these on, but we're gonna go ahead and turn these on.
Yankee Tango Echo Mike traffic. Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15. 5 miles southwest, 5400. Inbound to land, runway 05. Yankee Tango Echo Mike.
Let's see.
Patient prepped for landing. Let's keep touchdown smooth.
Yankee Tango Echo Mike traffic. Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15. 3 miles southwest, 2400. Inbound to land, runway 05. Yankee Tango Echo Mike.
I don't know where the runway starts. There's two different runways overlapping each other.
Yankee Tango Echo Mike traffic. Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15 is on final, runway 05. To land, Yankee Tango Echo Mike.
Stall. Stall. Stall.
Reversers.
Are you okay, Elizabeth? The landings are always a bit bumpy.
It was a bumpy landing. I don't know what was going on. Like the sim rate wouldn't be normal. Plus, I just didn't get low enough, so I had to kind of dive. Where's hold short? Interesting. See, this seems like the sim rate is way high. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I had the sim rate on. And when I lowered it down, it just felt like slow motion. This feels like slow motion, but this is normal.
Yankee Tango Echo Mike traffic. Summit Mike Echo Delta Tree 15 is taxiing to parking. Yankee Tango Echo Mike.
I wish you could fly the patient from here to the hospital helipad in a helicopter too. Should be able to switch. And ideally I'd like to be able to get out of this plane and go jump in the helicopter and fly it.
Great job, Captain. Our patient will get treatment on time thanks to you.
so good on the landing. Fair enough. Medevac does pay well. Okay, any special requests? If not, I think that might be my last one for a while. Charter come back alive? Nope. Somebody was saying they didn't have very many cargo light missions either. Yeah, those seem normal. Everywhere is cargo. Bummer. Alright, I will catch you later. Good luck.